Yo, what's up people, Tasaran here, and welcome back to the world of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King with our Hunter. We are now on what I would assume is, or what I class as the easiest part of the battle for Hillsbrad, which is the blacksmith. Really easy to do. We just need named one Verrington and 4 of the apprentices and this shipment of iron. Now it's usually I consider this one quite easy because it's close to the road. Unfortunately, because we're on a PvP server, it means it's easy access for the Alliance as well, so I'm hoping we can get around that okay. So we've got a councilman there. So I'm going to pull this apprentice. I don't know why he's gone that way. Awfully strange. We've got someone who wants clearly here to help. Why not? I think it might even be worth at this point turning Growl off. But no Verrington. We get the iron because we were here first anyway. Verrington must be out here somewhere. Share the quest. He's 21. I thought he was a bit low to be on this. And there is Verrington. I mean, if he's picking up skulls, then I would assume he's on the first part. He is level 21, so I'm done. I'm done. Yeah. It seems a bit harsh, but if he is on the first one, that's like he's got to do the farmers, he's then got to do the peasants. You know, he's a way off. I don't mind helping, but carrying, my back's a bit sore tonight. Just want to crack on, you see. Now, if the audio is a bit low on this video, I do apologise. I don't know why it's gone like that. It's just, it has. I've had a little bit of a play. Plus, I can always turn it up a bit more. during the editing. He was targeting me, but just have to see. It's not every. I've come across quite a few players that have sort of, you know, just ignored us. I think it's really just the ones that are bored, you know, the ones that have been here for ages, can't be bothered to start again. You know, they've literally got nothing better to do than just to go around ganking. But I've got to admit, I have come across, I mean, there are gankers, come across many gankers, but for the most part, I think it's more dependent on your zone. I think, like, you know, Stranglethorn Vale, famous for being a fucking gank-worthy gank fest. So it's like if you try to level there, it's like it's like, oh well, you must be aware of the PvP, therefore ganking you is allowed, and it seems to be the mentality. A bit of a shame, because it's not true. I want the Green Hills of Stranglethorn achievement. Don't want to do PvP there though. Right, Councilman, and we have a new one that's come up. Humber Sword, so it's starting to gear up, ready. Not high enough for the turtles yet. It is starting to gear us up, ready for what used to be the elite quests. Anyway, we need to head straight back there. I don't know why I took that off. And this one's a little bit tougher, so we need Magistrate Burnside for Councilman, the Proclamation Destroyed, and the Hillsbrad Town Registry. And we'll also get to do Clerk Horace Whitesteed at the same time, so getting it done. We did level up, but I've got to go all the way back to Silvermoon. I don't think there's a hunter trainer in Undercity. So, but as far as talent points go, as you can see there, I have changed, because I thought that aim shot was just a major disappointment for me. I couldn't give a toss about reducing the healing done. How often do you come across something that heals, really? So PvP, yeah, okay, for sure, but not much use for it at the moment. So I went with my Hawkeye, got the additional 6 yards of range, and I've kind of followed up, still mainly basing on my own damage. As you can see here, instead of the endurance training for the pet, Smega seems to be doing just fine, so I've gone with improved aspects of the Hawk, so it's a chance to increase our attack speed. That's not terrible at all. I've also got Focus Fire, so all damage caused by you is increased by 2% while your pet is active. 9 times out of 10 he is. And I've gone for the Thick Hide, just so he does have that little bit more survivability. Gort's Mega. I've gone with Pathfinding because after having the additional movement speed on the DK, I just couldn't resist. I just needed that in my life, so I went with Pathfinding and Aspect Mastery. So each of our aspects have additional loveliness, but the main one I went with for this is because of the aspect of the Viper. Reduces the damage penalty by 10%. So when we do change to Viper, which I do quite regularly, I'm now at the stage where my DPS still drops, but not by a lot. Right, so I just want to kind of take the path of lethal resistance. It's the running away bullshit, innit? That's what does it. So I'm going to stick a fucking multi-shot out there. It should finish him off quite nicely. Oh, the blacksmith still wants us. Get him down to about 25% health or so. That'll do. And then put the concussive on. Nice. Okay, if this all... invite. It's the clerk, Horace. Excellent stuff. Do be careful, he's holding a book. Nice, so we need 2 more councilmen. And I have the registry. I don't get what he means, careful, he's holding a book. No, he's not. Well, there's another councilman, I'll have some of that. Wow. Done, so we're gonna go. Thanks, mate. Awesome stuff, and we're not going to waste any time. We're going to head straight back. In fact, no, we're going to run back. I'm going to use the hearthstone after the mine part because that's the pain in the smeg. Easily the most pain in the most amount of smeg you can possibly get. It's just insanity, especially on a road. I mean, we've been quite lucky. There is definitely a horde presence here. Look, level 26, 28, 22. There is a horde presence, and that alone just makes it all worthwhile. I'm going to put on aspect of the Viper. And then we've got some natural beefed up mana regeneration while we're running. Which is nice. And we also need to at some point come down here for the mud snout blossoms, and then this will then open up the next part of the chain, which will take us for the Nagas and Murlocs here, ending at Dungarok with Humbert's sword. So there's still a few more things we need to do before we can actually finish this area and call it our own. But all the time I can feel progression, I feel like better. Really. No other way of putting it. Got a spot of mail. Old Auction House.
What can I help you with?
You can take away my shit, please. And that's about it.
What is it?
Okay, battle for Hillsbrad, hand it in, get the next one. Foreman bonds, 10 miners, and of course, miner Hackett. We also need the mud snout things as well. Rough stone, lovely. Emergency Prem, haven't got anything for us. Okay, so what we need to do now is head sort of balls deep into here, into this sort of area here, and it's not going to be as roses. You're looking at level 26-ish up. Now, the Foreman Bonds in particular, when he dies, spawns, for those of you that don't already know, spawns 2 dwarves. And with the whole running array thing that everyone's doing at the moment, I'm worried. I mean, we're going to have to clear the entire area he's in, really. Then we need to keep going with the freezing traps, and might get a bit technical. So I'll take this opportunity to see if I can unlock South Shore on the map. It's going to be a couple of 100 XP, so well worth doing. As long as we don't die from it. Not bad. Never noticed that lake before, but then I've never actually run this way before. So what's on this? It must be just the coastline that unlocks that part of the map by the looks of it. So I don't want to go down there. There's a lot of murlocs. Level 30-ish up. Gonna try not to get interrupted on our little run here. There's a lot of mobs here. Okay, come off. I'm not in combat. Let's get... We'll have a +2 buff. And I want to maintain... Yeah, we'll put some extra armor on the bear. I'll have some spirit. So look, level 28. We really don't want to be pulling too many of these. Let's go for that one. Procking all the time. we've got Troll Mage in the area. Hold on a sight. Are you telling me you three are going to go in and not invite me? Really? Damn it. So they said they're done. They've all run in there and completely ignored me with all of those. So dickheads. There's plenty of ore in there. Unfortunately, I really need to. Awesome. Oh, that one. It was. We did alright there. You can't beat fucking hunters, can you really? Other than possibly a DK. That'd be quite cool. Yeah, sorry, I didn't say much there because so I was concentrating somewhat, but So that is it, done. I'm just going to quickly see if that ore was still there. Kind of doubt it. But it looks like he's running out, and to be fair, we don't have to hearth. I mean, it would be nice. I'll probably hearth once I get out, but I don't want to leave him to it as such. So, thanks, mate. See ya. And we'll come out. That was bang on, wasn't it, really? So we're going to hearth that one because it's a bit of a trek. I'd like to get it done, dusted, get the episode under my belt, as it were. And I plan on being slightly shorter, just because I wanted to check the volumes and that, really. Let's see. So, ready for Dungarok. Bow of Plunder, absolute shocking. And Hooded Cowl, so 33 armor, but it does mean losing. I mean, I don't usually worry too much about the look of that, but I've really got into the look of how I've got this, you know, with the battered jungle hat. I really like it, and let's just see what I'll be swapping it to. This is for 33 armor. This is what I'm going to look like. Can you see that? Little red fucking Riding Hood. Next quest will be against the wolf or some shit. I just you know, perhaps we get one with some stats, a proper leather one, then yeah, I would change it up, but I'm not going to be putting that on. Spoiler alert, it's not happening. So 28, 26, 24, so it's going to be the bow either way.
Embrace the shadow.
Embrace it. Hold it tight, never let it go. Okay, so we got the rotting hearts, and these are just what was left over from doing the quest, because I've got no intention of doing it anymore. But they all sold 28 silver each. Can't say fairer than that, can you? 28 silver each. It's like nearly worth it. 60 armor, but we've got the bad boys on now. We've got the bad boys on, so there's no need. But we are level 26, and as we now know that there are add-ons out there that's squinny about down ranking. Can't believe that. I think the best thing to do would be to level up, really. So let's do that. Let's end it on a high. Now we've got some stuff here that I want chucking back in the auction house. Give or take, not a lot of it. We're on silk, heavy silk now, so we don't need the wool. The wool and everything I am keeping by anyway because of the rep hand-ins for each of the factions. There is something that I'm more... I mean, I've done it on the DK for each place. You know, for the reputations, because I want to get exalted with all of them, because there is an achievement for that. I think a mount bonus at some point, I'm not sure. But when it comes to just leveling, it is actually really good XP. So, you know, if you can get those quests handed in at the right times when you do, like, it starts from wool, there isn't one for linen, and goes all the way up to rune cloth, and then repeated rune cloth after that for a small amounts. You know, if you hand each of them in at the right time, I end up doing them all together on the DK, obviously, because he's already level 58 when he got there, but it's good XP, so it's good practice to do regardless, really. You know, even in classic, I do like to do it. You know, if you're in a position where you can spam dungeons or whatnot, then crack on. Okay, now we was in a queue for a random dungeon, but obviously we've been in some parties since then, so I am going to join it back up. I'm hoping for Shadowfang Keep, but I'm really not bothered. I'm going to keep hold of the quest for Shadowfang Keep, just in case we do get in there, but I'd be happy with anything at the moment. It's just a level smash, isn't it, really? The downside to this, of course, is having to do this bloody elevator run.
State your business.
Okay, it looks like we've got a bit of a newbie. We've got Rapid Fire, increases range attack speed by 40% for 15 seconds. It's our main cooldown, or one of them. Really good. Just wondering where to put it. I mean, at this point it looks like I'm not going to be getting an interrupt anytime soon, so it could go there, I suppose. I mean, I'm going to have Bestial Wrath and Intimidate squeezing here somewhere along the line. Serpent rank 4. Immolation Trap rank 2. Nice. And Track Elementals. Nice. And I do believe that is all the time I've got for this one. Because that's the way the cookie crumbles. I done my talent point, did I? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. So I think damage done by pets, really, innit? Because I want to start doing that. Because otherwise I'm going to start taking the aggro. And I want the pet to do as much as possible. So yeah, we'll just do that. We'll just do that. Nice. And that now excuse me. Took my breath away. That is all the time I've got for this one. That's left me with a tickle. That is all the time I've got for this one, but thanks an awful lot for watching. I do really appreciate it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next one.